Hey, don't do that. That's Cracky's custies. Don't do that.
What is this part of Brooklyn doing down on the dollar van? What's what happened? They're gonna call Captain Cappy. Yo, Cappy, man, someone house my antenna, man. Yo, Cappy, someone house my antenna. Investigate, dog. I need you to investigate.
Then Richie come out with his cap gun.
I don't know, man. These fucking Rastafarians, man. I wouldn't trust them to come out with a machete and start hacking you up. Hey, man!
As you approach the tunnel,
Nah, man, this ain't the homeland. There ain't no machetes here, dude.
12 West 1.
That's Richie's connection, man, right there, boy. That dollar vans, those are Richie's dogs, man. Don't fuck with them.
That's his lifeline right there.
There's no secret that much.
Without that, forget it. He won't survive. You know that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. That's his bread and butter right there.
Yeah, how's this radio sound, Eddie? I'm on the General Stonewall Jackson. I just wanted to fire this baby up. Sounds all right?
Yeah, it sounds good. Sounds good. Up there with the morning wave.
Roger. That's a Roger.
And I wanted to ask you, I tried to ask you the other day, what's the most you can drive into that black box? You get to talk.
As much as you want. It has automatic safety features. If you try to overdrive it, it'll shut down automatically. I wouldn't put more than 125. I mean, you know, I'm talking about swing. You know what I mean? You could drive about 125 watts into it maximum, but it requires about 60, around 60. You know, if you're gonna, I'm talking about dead key, to give it more or less. You know, the majority of the output you want to get out of it. I would say about 60 watts.
Actually, me and my big mouth. All right, 10-4. So you got a 490, right? That 490 probably worked good into it. Oh, what happened here?
Roger. Yeah, the working 490, not the one that Richie screwed up.
No, 10-4, yep. I didn't start it, baby. I didn't start it.
I tell you, nothing like a good cup of Java in the morning, man. I love my coffee.
Hey, that's what happened.
I thought I heard Richie out there. Was that Richie out there saying something? I could have swore I heard a ghost out there.
20 out there.
Was that a ghost out there? That can't be Richie. After the beating he took a couple of days ago, I know that's not Richie. I'm running barefoot, man. It's just a little old radio. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. A little audio drive. Oh yeah, audio drive. Oh yeah, look at that. Let me just check something out. Oh yeah, audio drive. Yeah, this radio got a little kick-ass, man. This radio be kicking a little booty here. Lord have mercy.
There goes no top.
There's no more on top. Hey, Cone, let them know. It's all over for Cracky.
There goes no talk. No. 100 miles away, they say,
You hear him stuttering, El Cone? Yeah, right away, Richie starts stuttering.
Yeah.
And I'm just running barefoot, El Cone, just the radio, man. I'm not even putting on the black box. It's radio, just the radio, man. No power. Very little power, man. Just the radio.
Sounds good.
Yeah, this General Stonewall Jackson, man. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. My little barefoot radio. Lord have mercy. I figure until I get some valid competition, I'm just gonna run barefoot, man. Until I get some valid comp. But anyway, let me. I just thought I'd fire up this baby. I haven't fired up this baby in a while, man. Oh yeah, my General Stonewall. This is actually one of my favorites. Between this and my 95, they're both my favorites. I actually, yeah, I don't have a preference. They're both good radios, man. Both of them.
Just do about his radio. Is you still talking to Crazy Eddie?
Hey, El Con, he has no ears. You know that's why they call it alligator radio. Richie got an alligator radio. He don't hear anything. He talks, but he don't hear nothing. He says I'm ghost talking. El Con, you're a ghost. El Con, you're a ghost. You're not there. Maybe you are. Maybe I'm a Ghostbuster. Maybe who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters. There he goes. He wants to hold Trin's hand. Listen to him. Hey Trin. Hey Trin. There he goes, holding Trin's hand. That's probably the only guy he can hear. That's the only guy that Trin's the only guy that hear Richie. Hey Trin. Hey Trin. Hey Cracky. You got to do what you got to do, Cracky. And I'm doing it barefoot. I'm being nice today, man. I'm running just the radio, Cracky. I'm being nice. I'm being very, very nice.
Oh, they're so jealous that I'm talking 5.5 miles away.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Barefoot. Barefoot is all I got. Barefoot. Barefoot is all I need. Damn, I got to go get more Java, man. I'll be right back. Let me get another cup of Java before it cools off. Oh yeah, they call me Enforcer 250. Somewhere on the lower deck of my little General Stonewall Jackson, barefoot. And I just got down.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Black Heart, the only heart that talk. Hey, turn the distance calculator, put you at the other end of Brooklyn at 5-point-something air miles. It puts my meter him at 2.
There he goes with the excuses. You hear him, Malcolm? There he goes.
I'm sorry, yeah. If I don't use my radio to talk.
There goes the excuses. Just spike the mic, man. No one cares air distance. We're not in helicopters. Who cares? Just spike the mic. Stop crying.
This is a Cobra 29 GS LS. It's 35 watt.
Attention.
Oh yeah? No, it sounds good. I like it. Sounds good.
This is more radio.
I like it better on that radio. When you go on your Yaesu, man, you sound distorted. You know, when you forget the processor and you talk too close to the mic. I like this radio user now.
Yeah, the day so what happened is sometimes I forgot to turn off the processor because I'm talking silent. Yeah, it's more power with the sound. More power. Power 19.
That's a Roger. Oh yeah, that is a Roger. All right, I'll be back, Elcon. Eddie, everyone, all the good crew out there. I've been delaying for my Java, so I'll be right back, man. The big boss will be right back. Stay tuned.
Hey, Enforcer, that one has got a lot of background noise. I don't know what you're doing. A lot of background noise in that.
Yeah, okay. I had the mic gain up. Is that better, Eddie? 1 2 1 2. How's that better?
Yeah, a little bit. Cleaned up a little bit. Still, to the other one you had a lot cleaner sound to it.
Well, you know what it is. I have the gain up too high. Oh yeah, yeah. I can see. You're probably hearing the fan from the radio. That should be better. I turned it down even more. Is that better?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta look at the digital meter. Yeah. All right. No problem. Yeah, you're right. It was a lot of background. I had the mic gain up way too high. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's what I like, man. I like cats out there with good ears, man. You see, Cracky wouldn't have said anything. He would have let me sound. He would have let me have too much noise in my background, and then he would have claimed that he did the radio, you know. But anyway, I'll be back, man. Oh yeah, just gotta look at the deflection of that digital meter. Oh yeah, Enforcer 250 will be right back.
Oh shit, we got a homicide here, man. We got the corner wagon, got the yellow tape detectives, got the black bag. Yo, someone got shot here, man. Hey, dog, you gonna investigate?
Wow, it's fun. Look at it. They're pulling the bag out, man. Onto the cart.
Better get Detective Cappy on the scene.
Yeah, right here at the corner of Delancey and fucking Winston's here, at the bottom of the Willie B. Get the yellow tape out, right next to that fucking cricket. Yeah, wow, man, it's fucked up. Dead body.
Officer Cracky, Officer Cracky will be on the scene in about 10 minutes.
Fucking medical examiner. That's pretty grim, man. That's for a city like this, man. People dying like that. That's harsh.
How about it, crazy Eddie?
It's bad out there, Eddie. Eddie, you haven't seen nothing yet, man. You got to see what it looks like in the subways.
I can imagine, man. With this fucking shit-ass mayor, fucking he just wants everything free. Nearly will, you know, fucking everything go free now. You don't care.
How about it, crazy Eddie?
Yo, what's up, dog?
Go ahead, Rich. He's calling you, Richard. Go ahead. I know you got no ears, man. The man's calling you.
Oh, no, I got plenty of ears. I just can't hear him when you key up over. Hey, crazy Eddie, are you out of Manhattan yet?
No, I'm still in Manhattan.
Okay, listen, I want to ask you a quick question. I got my mic gain all the way up. How do I sound, dude?
Sounds clean. Sounds loud and clean.
Okay, because, you know, depending on the enemy to guide me how to make my radio sound loud and clear.
I knew this was coming. You know that was coming, right?
Baby.
Oh, yeah, I know.
My gains are
This guy keep him happy.
all the way to the right, all the way up. Richie, back quiet.
Alright, man. Alright, dog. Sounding good note, man. No doubt.
You're the best, dog. You're the best out here. You sound great.
The reason I'm asking Eddie is because I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. Eddie, I got an amp on the, I got a fan on the amplifier, I got a fan on the Ameritron, I got a fan on the power supply, and anybody that knows what the Stanley Shotman 500 amp blower is, I got that blower in the room too. So I just wanted to make sure that, that my background wasn't rash.
Oh, so you saying you got a cool breeze behind you, man? You got a lot of cool breeze behind you?
More like a lot of hot air. More, hey, Eddie, more like a lot of hot air.
Oh, you gotta push that hot air around, man. Get those fans going.
Wow.
I meant what's coming out of Richie.
He's lying, don't
That's how it keeps you warm, man. You gotta keep that heat going. Get the fans going, get the hot air going.
Yeah, but in Richie's case, what's coming out of Richie's mouth's a whole lot of hot air.
That's because he got a black dude named Cool Breeze.
Morning, get the meat in the bag.
Come on, to tell me how much about.
Hey, what's up there? Yeah, I'm on the Stonewall Jackson today, bad boy. Good morning to you.
Hey, I don't know if maybe the TNT, I mean, he put that behind that. I think it's the building, checking him out. Really fired up.
Nothing in the room.
Yeah, I'm just barefooted. I'm right now, Eddie. I'm just taking it easy, you know. I don't want, you know, I don't want no tears. I don't want no tears out here today. So I'm being nice. You know what I mean? I'm being very polite.
What tears, man? There should be no tears. We're grown men out here. We're all grown men. There should be nobody out there crying like a baby, man. The grown men. Take it.
Except for Cracky. I'm gonna go get this cup of coffee, man, because he's crying because this cup of coffee. He's crying. I got my quiet shit.
Oh, Billy. We got Moses out there walking on water.
He's got dirty feet. Hanging out with Cracky, forget about it. What is the county? Let's just go down.
It's supposed to be cold tonight, right? It's supposed to get a little chilly.
Progressively drop down, and the wind's picking up. With the wind chill temperatures, it's going to feel like a 19 tonight, but it's supposed to be like a low 20s. Then tomorrow also won't, you know, get about 30 again. And talking about low 40s and 40s by Sunday, Monday.
As you approach the tunnel.
Oh yeah, that's nippy, man. Oh yeah, that's a little nippy. When it's weather like that, that's when you can cuddle up to your loved one. Oh yeah, do you have one, Richard? Hey Richard, do you have a loved one? We're not talking about Bruce. We're not talking about Bruce and Norman, Richard. We're talking about female.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he got Little Miss Makeup, man, 24/7.
Radio, man.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about him. I'll be back, bad boy. I did say I was getting my Java, so let me go get it. Oh yeah, I'll be right back.
10-4, 10-4. Waving it crazy. Eddie, what's the deal?
Morning, bad boy. I'm not trying to same old shit. Just another day.
What's happening? What happened? What happened? What happened?
That's it. Acón, ¿qué pasa? Café.
Eso estoy bebiendo, oye.
Chacho, hace frío. It's cold outside. Gotta drink that coffee and keep warm.
Una taza de café caliente, eso es lo que estoy tomando.
Está bueno. Así mismo.
Oye, acabadito de colar, con la media sucia que encontré allá en el río.
Chacho, eso es lo más mejor. Si no puede hacer café con la media sucia, chacho, no sale bueno.
Oye, muchacho, sí, la encontré perfecta ahí, muchacho, cuando la vi allí en la orilla del río, allí meriéndose allí con las bolitas, allí en las piedras, la levanté, muchacho, estaba goteando brea.
Está bueno eso. No diga muy duro que sale craquear y lo quiere, pues comérselo.
A buscar petróleo.
El le gusta los secotes. Aquí me queda la cucha.
Cuckoo! Your NYCMS 19 more the show, Cuckoo, True Value. The video gate is at 2750. I'm clear.
Attention, this is the NCAG Power Center. As you approach the center, you will encounter an overhead condition.
Don't forget, truck drivers. For the truck drivers' best friends, 3 magic words. Big money here, top playlist on YouTube. For the truck drivers' magic friend, 3 magic words all truck drivers understand. Big money here, top playlist. Don't forget to type top playlist after those the fucking words there, man. We're giving you your CB radio.
Blah, 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 blah.
In the shop, or you're out with the...
Blah, 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 blah.
You just want some good old CB action.
Blah, 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 blah. Yep. If you want some good old CB action, don't take your radio to Cracky. He'll fuck it up.
The man with the master plan, the might as well put my hand now.
Oh yeah, I'm back on my Java. What I miss?
Just remember, don't take your radio to Cracky because he'll fuck it up.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Hey, whatever happened to John Shaft's radio, man? I heard he was supposedly going to take his radio to Cracky, and there was a change in plans. What happened, Richard?
I think Cracky was hallucinating. He dreamt about it.
The old 32 ounce coffee mug.
Overhead condition. Maximum head clearance is 12.1 inch. Vehicles over 12.1 must exit and seek alternate routes.
As soon as you get a whiff of the funky man at Utica Clarkson, you take an alternate route, man. That's the recording. They should revise that recording. As soon as you approach Utica and Clarkson and you smell deep ass crack, turn around and take an alternate route.
Yeah, because if you hit Utica and Clarkson, you see a shitty dude laying on the floor. You know that's Cracky.
Alternate route.
That's why he was known as the Doodoo Man. Pay attention, 194 Utica. You had the Doodoo Man. Step right up. Yeah, then we could have a circus act with Cracky. Step right up and see this tiny little freak. Oh yeah. He's only 4'9". He's got little tiny hands and little tiny eyes. And they even wrote a radio, actually a song after him. It was titled Short People. And, we know how the rest goes.
Oh, yeah. I know Cracky's pissed off because He's got to shed the basement with several squatters. Several squatters. He's got to shed a basement. They're putting blankets around. So Frankie's in a real tight corner.
I would be mad if I had to share a basement apartment with another man, just to pay a $27 monthly, or actually per day fee. That's come on, that's some bum stuff. You know what I mean? Hey, bad boy, you can't afford $27 a day. There's something wrong.
Yeah, you ain't lying, man. That's fucked up. And then the sad part about it, Cranky got to sleep under somebody's nutsack. Damn it, boy.
That is nasty, man. You imagine that? You imagine what his poor roommate must feel like. He wakes up, he don't know if it's he's smelling Richie's ass or his mouth. They both smell similar.
They probably walk around the basement and say, damn, man, who the fuck took a shit? Oh, that's Cracky in the corner.
That is gross, man. Good thing I'm not eating anything.
Hell yeah. Woo. Yeah, I'm on his side, man.
Roger.
Attention, this is the MTA Blue El Cali Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition.
Hey, I almost forgot to say TGIF. Look at that, man. I almost forgot. The week goes so fast, man.
Alternate route.
Especially when you're having fun crushing the vermin.
This is the MTA Queens Midtown Tunnel. Be aware, as you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhead condition. Maximum height speed, 12 foot 1 inch. Vehicles over 12 foot 1 inch, respectively.
Jim Richie must have overheated it. He's been quiet for 5 minutes.
You noticed that, right? I thought it was me. I'm like, wait a minute. He took a pause for the cause, or I don't know. Maybe he's burning his coffee. I don't know. Yeah, that's very odd. That's very odd for Richie to pause like that. You know, well, you know what it is. You know, he's gonna blame it on me. He's gonna say I'm ghost talking. I'm talking to people 10 blocks away. You know how it goes. But I welcome Richard in the conversation. You know, but then when he talks about me, but then when I want to talk to him, he says, "I don't want to talk to you." I'm like, okay. I always try to have dialogue with everyone, you know. I try to be fair.
You know, he's supposed to be a CD guy and everything. I tried to bring some question one time. He threw me off and kept on saying, "Don't look at my video. Don't look at my video." I'll make it complicated. I got no radio right.
Oh, there he goes. He's there. He was talking with you, man. So I'll stay on the side, Richard. Hey, Richard, gentleman out there was concerned about your disappearance. You know, we hope everything's all right there, Richard. Maybe you might have spilled the coffee in your on your lap or something, man. So we wanted to make sure you were right there, Richard. Richard, you know, take it easy, have your coffee, and just relax, Richard. You know, take it one day at a time. One day at a time, 1 minute at a time, Richard.
Trin, that was a nasty one. I couldn't make out nothing, Trin.
Oh, he's holding Trin's hand. I got it. He's holding Trin's hand. He don't want to talk. He only wants to talk to Trin. He's holding Trin by the ankles.
So the question still remains.
Who's that, Capodante? Hey, Taino. Hey, Taino. Let me hold your ankles, Taino.
Hey, Taino, here's one for your monkey 29.
Hey, Taino, help me.
I'm Taino up there in the bog, sounds like wow.
Hey, Taino, let Richie know, man. Hey, Taino, let Richie know what time it is. And I'm just running barefoot. I don't have no big amp in line, no black box, no kilowatt Ameritron. Hey, Taino, let him know. Just a little mud duck radio, man. Barefoot radio.
Taino, he's bleeding his cake.
Oh, hey, Taino, he's close to you. You're 10 blocks away from me, Taino. You're way up there in the Bronx. I'm down in low Manhattan. Let him know you're not 10 blocks away from me. I don't want the boy crying. He's got some kind of an air calculator. He claims that I'm 10 blocks from everyone. You could be in Connecticut and Jersey. Everyone's 10 blocks to me, man. Hey, Richard, you better recalculate that calculator.
Oh, but nevertheless,
Someone better recalculate Richard's calculator. I'm not 10 blocks from you. Hey, Taino, let him know.
Didn't you remember? You live in the Bronx now. Boy.
You remember that? Hey, bad boy. Remember when Weasel used to have his gate, and we used to drop 30 dBs in Weasel's radio, and Richie and Pedro would drop 9S units. Remember that? You know what they said? Yeah, because he's right across the street. I mean, I didn't know I was at the tip of northern Manhattan. For me to be across the street from the Bronx, I would have to be at the, what was that, 200-something street in Manhattan? The last I looked, that was lower Manhattan. But then again, I'm accused of being at the foot of the tunnel. 1 minute, the next minute I'm at the Williamsburg Bridge. The next minute I'm at the 23rd and 1st. Then Cracky goes, yeah, he moves around a lot. All right. I must have one of those, what do they call them, man? Those transporters, like they have on the USS Enterprise. A transporter. Beat me up, Scotty.
You was beaming to the Bronx.
we got the 4-pill to perpetrate a forward.
Now I got a 4-pill. Hey, I'll be honest with you. This is a General Stonewall Jackson. Hey, Richard, it has 2879's original Toshiba. It's 2-pill. I'm not going to fraud. I'm not going to perpetrate the fraud. Yeah, it has a 2-pill. 2290s. The originals. I didn't touch that baby. Remember that, Richard. My little 2-pill 2290s, which is rated at 60 apiece, against your big bad Ameritron, supposedly a kilowatt. A kilowatt, Richard, against my little 2290s. How do I do it, Richard? Richard V. Caprano, how do I do it? Did you take your meds today, Richard? I don't want Taino to think I'm taking advantage of you, Richard. So I'm gonna go off the key. Hey, Richard, I'm going to take a pause for the cause. I'll be back, Richard. Richard V. Cappy. Hey, make sure you take your meds, man. Lord have mercy. Let me wash my coffee mug out. You see, unlike you, Richard, when I'm done with my coffee, I just don't throw the mug in the garbage or on the floor like you do, where roaches will accumulate. What I do, I just wash it out, making sure everything is nice and clean before I head to the salty. Oh, but then again, Richard, your lover there, your boyfriend, could wash out your what does he have, like one of those tin cans? You ever hear when he's stirring his coffee, he has some kind of metal, what is it, one of those Campbell soup cans he uses? He's like, hey, fuck it, dog. You know, I seen this can in the garbage, man. I just washed it out, and it's better than a coffee mug. I don't have to worry about it cracking if I drop it, dog. I'm like, Richard V. Cappy, man. Come on, man. I'll send you as a matter of fact, listen. I'll send you a custom coffee mug with my handle, Enforcer 250, and it'll say, "Oh yeah, drink in peace and enjoy, man." Richard, enjoy your final days on this earth, even though you say you got 400 days or 400 years, because I know you're really a vampire, Richard. Oh yeah, let me take out this coffee mug and do what I gotta do. I'll be right back, Richard V. Cappy. So you could talk, and you know, I'll give you a little airtime because I don't want to be accused of being a bully out here. We're running a barefoot radio, so no black box today, Richard. I'm giving you a chance to try to crush me or do what you say you could do, Richard. You're a big Ameritron kilowatt against my little General Stonewall Jackson somewhere around the lower deck, and I'll be right back.
Okay, to me.
Poor little Craggy. Poor little Craggy. Yeah, I'm gonna make him a coffee mug. I'm gonna make a personalized coffee mug with a picture of my cock and balls, so every time he drinks out of it, it's going down his face.
To me, I like talking to people that got the lowest signals in my radio. I don't.
He likes talking to people with lowest signals. What an idiot. I like talking to people with lowest signals in my radio. What a dick.
Richie, good morning, Richie.
You know what it is, Ted. It's just that I'm meticulous, baby. I'm high caliber.
Right, te dice, no te dice hello, because tú no eres cocolo. Le gustan los cocolos.
Richie, good morning.
Hey, talk is my hand about.
Richie, you know your name in Spanish?
When my daddy was
Maricón, llamar maricón. Este va a hablar.
I want you to pay close attention to this man. He's high caliber. He's the best that the regular world has to offer.
Si lo llaman craqueado, este habla para atrás.
So, you know, I can only... True, man.
His name is in Spanish, Richie in Spanish is Richard. Richie, you know your name in Spanish?
Richie, your name in Spanish is puta.
I think Richie's middle name, someone told me, I know it's a Spanish word, so, you know, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Richard, middle name in Spanish is Mahon. Yeah, am I saying it right?
Mahon, that's right.
You know, you don't know the answer to the...
That's what I found out. His middle name is Mahon. So Richard, Richard, he's crying right now, man. Listen to him. It's funny because he just made a statement that he only likes talking to low carriers. Well, everyone has a low carrier when you turn your gain all the way down, so that shouldn't be too hard.
That's what I was saying. What a dick, right? He says he only likes to talk to people with low carriers. What a cocksucker.
They're crying about our carriers, driver. Driver, the driver.
Look, he wants a driver to hold his hand. Look, first it was Taino. Taino can't hear him up in the Bronx. Then he was holding Trin's hand. That's one of his locals. So who's left? Who's left? And I'm doing this barefoot. Hey, bad boy, you know when I hit the switch, you know the difference. I'm just running barefoot, my little mud duck, General Stonewall Jackson. Yeah, then you know who's he gonna cry? Hey driver, you got a weak signal. Can I hold your hand? Why don't you hold the lady the recording, Richard? Why don't you try to talk to the MTA recording? Maybe she'll talk to you.
She don't want to talk to Mahon.
Who that, Rabbit?
Who that? Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Rabbit, hold my hand, Rabbit. They're beating me down. Hold my hand, Rabbit. You got a weak signal. I'll talk to you.
Sugar. And I'm...
Hey, Cracky, what are you, a Meshuggah?
Work on GB shop.
I think so. I think he is Meshuggah.
Oh, he's a Meshuggah.
And he's a putz, too.
That's how they call him, Richie Mahon.
Richie Mahon Cappy.
With MTA Queens Midtown Town.
Oh, shit, Cracky, they call you Mahon. Just like the kids, they call you Doodle Man. Oh, shit, look, trying to sing it to him now.
Alternate route. Attention, this is the MTA.
He's always singing to Cracky, why is that?
As you approach the...
I don't know. He sings a lot, man. I hear him singing every day. But that's all good, man. You know, at least you get something positive out of Trent. At least he's positive. He's singing. He's joyful in the morning. Cracky, as soon as he wakes up, you know, smelling like a cesspool. You know, yeah, be more positive, Richard. Richard, you say you're gonna live 400 more years on top of the 50 plus. So you know, I guess you're not. You know, you're one of those vampires. Well, then again, he only comes out at night. He never. You'll never see him at Utica and Clarkson in the daytime. How many trips did I make over there? 2 trips, and I made video recordings. And no show during the daylight, man. I guess he is a vampire.
Yeah, you know Uncle Fester don't like coming outside in the daytime.
Dirty job or someone.
Yeah, that is true, man.
Tread.
Hey, Trent, can I hold on to your balls? Hey, Trent, can I play with your nutsack?
Videos that you can't show, not one of them. I said, hey, Trent.
Hey, Trent, can I hold your hands, Trent? Hey, Trent, you're a weak signal, Trent. Can I hold your hand?
Body out here. Wonder where, maybe they're in this. Maybe the Morley special playlist called.
I mean, Trent is in Brooklyn, a lot closer than Cracky than I am, you know? He's got a line of sight, direct line, no obstructions, you know what I mean? You know, you look at what Coney Island is to me, man. Was it a good, I'd say good 10 miles?
At least. Well, you know, Cracky says he's 5 air miles.
I like Richard's calculator. He says I'm closer to Trin than he is. Meanwhile, Cracky's right there in central Brooklyn, and I'm in Manhattan, nowhere near Brooklyn. But anyway, you know, that's what happens when you have severe brain damage and mental illness. You know, everyone's closer. The other guy, you know, it is what it is, man. Hey, Richard, hold on to Trin's ankles, man, or his hand. I won't be mad at you.
Shit, I'm closer to Trin. I'm farther than you. Yeah, he said you closer to Trin? Damn it, boy. Shit. My antenna can fucking dance with Trin's antenna.
Exactly.
Shame on him, man. Holy shit.
It is a dirty job when you're trying to clean up Richard, man. When you try to give that boy a bath, it is a dirty job.
Yeah, man. It smells like deep ass crack. Deep ass crack.
They even made a song after Richie. Can you feel it? Or actually, can you smell it? That funky, what? That funky situation.
Oh, man. Yo, man, have a good one, man. Let me get out of here. Waving it to you, Nakong, and the rest of the band, man. I'll catch you later, man. Be careful out there and dress warm, man. It's fucking cold like a mother.
Alright, you have a good one there. You have a good one, bad boy. You take care, brother. You know what it is. Enforcer 250. Enforcer 250. Somewhere around the lower deck with my little barefoot Stonewall Jackson that just got down.
Check, check.
I hear you. Hey, Trent, I hear you walking on the water, man. Don't get your feet wet. I hear you walking on the water over there, the deep waters. The deep waters of Coney Island. Trent, you know what it is. Enforcer, barefoot, lower deck, and I just got down.
Vehicles over 12-1 must exit and seek alternate routes.
Alright, put on you later. Hey, Trent, you take care. Trinitron 9. I'm just showing right there a quick video of the General Stonewall Jackson in case anyone thinks I was bluffing. You have a good morning there, Trent. I gotta go, man. I'm gonna end this morning show with those final thoughts. You know, never despair. Never despair if you're tempted by darkness, man. So don't put that glass pipe in your mouth. Don't do it. And be careful out there, man. Just say no. Like I constantly tell Richard V. Cappy. Just say no, brother. Do the right thing. Anyway, I gotta go. Trent, you have a good morning. Everyone else out there, this show will conclude. And that's about it, man. You know, it's been pretty quiet. You know, no competition like usual. I thought I would hear the crying boy out there, Pedro, but yeah, I guess he knows better. Anyway, take care till next time. And TGIF once again. And just be careful out there. Dress warm. Enforcer 250. Somewhere around the lower deck. And I just got down.
Just for the record, Tri-State, it's 4941 in your NYCMS.
Oh, you know Richie wants to get the last word. You know how he is. Pay attention. The little cracky Cappy wants to wants to get the last word, so he could talk about me because I know once I on key, he's gonna be mentioning me all morning, all afternoon. But let him know, you know, I work for a living, so I'm not out here listening to his rhetoric, nor to his video gates. Anyway, take care, everyone. Enforcer 250. I'm gonna say 7-3, and I'm gonna end this video. Bye, 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 bye.
What do you want to bet it shows him telling me a story while he heard me on a key? Your New York City morning show. Thank God the fraud junkie gone.
As you approach the tunnel, you will encounter an overhigh condition.
Just say no. You just gotta say no to crack. Remember, just say no.
I'll be there. Hey, Trey, that's the difference between between a wise guy and a wise man, Trent. Hey, Trent, that is the difference.
There he goes, holding Trent's ankles, holding his hand. Pay attention.
Knows tomorrow ain't never come. I guarantee tomorrow won't come for half of them. But Trent, the wise man, he knows